What is up, Fox? This is Jet, and I'm here to do a video with you. We're not gonna watch a video together. You asked for this, and I'm gonna give it to you because apparently you have a death wish. Not really a death wish. You'd like to hear the inner workings of my mind. You're gonna need therapy after this, and I'm not paying for it. So suck it up, Buttercup. You guys want to know the things that I say in my head but I don't say out loud. There's only a few of them. I've got this weird compulsion for some reason when I'm uncomfortable to say things out loud that I know will make other people uncomfortable. I don't know. I feel it needs to be said. Or I just say the things that are in my mind. Because if my inner child felt like it needed to be said in my mind, I should say it out loud. Gives a little guy confidence. I don't know. Anyways, there's only a few things I don't say out loud for a few reasons. I'm sure they're good reasons. I'll try to think of them. It took me a while to think of some of the things I don't say out loud. And some of them do have reasons. Other of them are just common sense why I don't say it out loud. Because it's painful. People hit. They pinch too. I hate being pinched. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Let's begin with my gynecologist. Oh, my gynecologist. Now, everybody has to go to the gynecologist. It's necessary, at least that's what they tell you. It's necessary. I just feel after someone has their arm up to their elbow inside of you, that they at least deserve a little cheer. And I've always had the compulsion to just want to smack her on the ass and tell her good game. It's not because I think she did a good job or anything. I just want to see what happens. There's a power dynamic there. She wears a lab coat. I'm sure that adds some clout to the whole subject. But I mean, what is the etiquette there? Did I sexually harass her? Did she sexually harass me? I'm confused by that. I've always wanted to find out. That's why I've never done it. And it took me a while to find a gynecologist that I enjoy. Not like that, you perverts. I mean trust. So, that's why we don't slap anyone in the asses. Another time I wanted to say something completely tragic to a gynecologist was when I was pregnant. It was quite tragic. I have to say it was tragic. Glad I never said it. It was another compulsion the time I was pregnant. Both pregnancies. They never knew when I was pregnant. My whole lady area was just as... It was as dysfunctional as I seem as a human being. That's why as soon as I had kids, they removed it. They did an exorcism on it, burned it, and buried it on hollow ground, never to be spoke of again. Okay? But the whole time, the whole 2 pregnancies I was pregnant, they had no idea how far along I was. They didn't think I could have children. So I had to go to the doctor almost every other month or every month. So every time I went to the doctor while I was pregnant with both my kids, every time I went, they wanted blood and urine. Swear to God, every fucking time, blood and urine. So eventually I just got the urge to want to ask, is it just blood and urine? What do you do with it? Do you drink it? Do you bathe in it? Does it have to be from a pregnant woman? Can it be any woman? Does it have to just be women? Is it a sexual thing? What is this? But I never did because I had this thing about wanting the doctor to actually take care of my children and not think I was a psycho. So I just gave them my blood and urine peacefully until my children were born. Yes, I realize. All right. Trident layers. Does anyone remember Trident layers? Because I do. They're delicious. Quite refreshing. Tragic commercials. I wanted to get 2 packs of Trident layers and just ride around to toll booths and try to pay my way through toll booths using Trident layers to see how far I could get. Spend a solid 2 days just seeing how far I could get using just Trident layers. Of course, I'd have money with me. I'm not that crazy. But I just wanted to see how far I could get with 2 packs of Trident layers and a couple changes of clothes. I never did it. Don't worry, but I wanted to. You don't know. People might accept it. It's a really delicious gum. Restaurants. I hate busy restaurants. You know, the ones where it's like, you know, people coming by your table when you got your cheese fries, you're trying to get your cheese fries and they put their ass near your table. Scooching by, it's either crotch or ass near your cheese fries. All you're trying to do is eat your salad and your cheese fries and you got an ass coming near your table and you're just like, can't do this anymore. You know, and God forbid someone have a birthday party. She's singing happy birthday. There's like 6 asses in a birthday cake near your cheese fries and you're just trying to eat your food. I'm sorry. I always had this urge in really loud, packed restaurants. I just wanted to stand up, either on the chair or the booth or the table, and just do one of those William Shatner voices and just ruin everybody's meal by screaming, out there in the wing, there's something on the wing.
There's a man out there. Would you wake up, please, honey?
What are you looking at?
Gremlins. Don't look! He's not there now. He jumps away whenever anyone might see him.
Just to confuse the shit out of everybody. And then when they stare at me, I sit down and I proceed to quietly eat my meal while everyone stares at me. What are we talking about? Pretty much. I just hate loud restaurants. Food service industry, speaking of restaurants. I worked in it for a very long time. And I've always wanted to tell people the truth about their food and like why they're waiting. But if you've ever worked in the food service industry, you don't do that. You can't do that. Like, let me tell you some of the reasons, at least reasons why their food would be late. You know, from here. I can get your pizza ready in 20 minutes if you pick it up. If you want it delivered, it'll be 40 minutes because they just sparked a J, and it's sacrilege to put it out once the J is sparked. It's a pothead joke. I'm sorry I couldn't get your food in. It's gonna be late because I couldn't get to the fucking POS station. It's not piece of shit. It's the food station. 3 people were in a rush to the station, and I'm a lover, not a fighter. I can wait my turn. Sorry. But it's coming. I'll give you your appetizer free. They'll never let you say that. This one's my favorite. Man, I just want to let you know, the staff of mouth breathers in the kitchen dropped your food while playing Love Taps, which is a testicle slapping game. He is remaking it because he threw your food on the floor after getting slapped in the nuts and throwing up and laying on the floor for a while. That happened a lot. I'm just glad they didn't serve it to anybody. This happened a lot at a bunch of the bars here in Maryland. Our bar is running fast, our kitchen is running slow, so I can at least guarantee I'll get you drunk. So you won't notice that you're going to be hungry. Oh, one of the other things I wanted to do is when I was a lifeguard, instead of putting up a sign saying we give swimming lessons, I always wanted to put up a sign that we give baptisms. I didn't, don't worry. I wanted to so bad. It's been so funny. Glad we didn't actually. They probably would have asked for it. Oh, this is a good one. When we lived down in Florida, my husband was in the Navy. We would go to the beach, me and my friends, to go see this really sweet-ass 80s band. It was the 80s covers band called the Molly Ringwalds. Amazing! But because we were a bunch of chicks, my husband would never go see an 80s cover band called the Molly Ringwalds. His testicles are too huge for that, apparently. So it was just a bunch of chicks. Every time we went to go get alcohol, there would be a sailor posted there to try to have sex with you. It was tragic. They were drunk enough, they would try to have sex with other men. I don't even think, as long as you had a pulse, they would try to have sex with you. I felt sorry for them sometimes. I honestly wanted to ask why they didn't put a pocket pussy in the sea bag for them. They gave them everything else, including underwear. They gave them a fleshlight, for Christ's sakes. Because they were sailors, he always had to be nice. It's like, oh, I'm married. That's why I'm wearing 2 wedding rings. You know? But I always wanted to tell him the truth, you know? You're sweet, but I'm married. You couldn't handle the job. I'm heavily medicated, bipolar Betty with fibromyalgia and IBS. I gave him 2 kids with the same birthday, 1 year apart. Making plans with me is fun. I am a seasoned drinker, so I am expensive to take to a lot of bars. Let's not even begin to discuss my monkey collection and my compulsion to swallow items that are not edible. Thanks, but I'm good. Yeah. Probably would say, you could have just said no. Oh, last thing, the scar on my neck. This thing. People ask me a lot where I get it from. And I always tell them, oh, I got a vertebrae removed, and I got a donor bone from a dead guy because it's called a discectomy disc fusion. But they ask you so many times, you stop wanting to tell them. So what I really want to tell people is, I would like to tell them I got into a knife fight at Walt Disney World while stranded at Magic Mountain. If you think my neck looks bad, you should see them. I just want to see what someone will say. My dog left. It's just like when I fall asleep a lot, people ask me if I'm okay. I freaking hate it. They make it seem like I want to be bubble wrapped. So I want people to ask me if I'm alright, and I just want to say, no, not ever since I got my bell rung by shrapnel and Nom. When a 2-week fresh in the jungle jackass got balls deep in a landmine to my left, got me sent home, and I have the habit of falling in and out of sleep. I guess it could be worse. Junior went home and nothing more than a shoebox, I hear. I just want to see what they'll say. Wish I could say that was serious conviction. They're like, are you alright? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just got my bell rung. Some shrapnel and Nom. But it's just like, seriously. I'm fine. I'm not dead yet. Didn't stop breathing. Nothing to worry about. I'll be fine. Is this what we're doing with our time now? We're bubble wrapping me? I think we're good. Thanks, Dad.